Kody Brown made Robyn Brown very angry and threw him out of the house. Because Robyn Brown wants all the property of Kody alone, he will not share it with anyone. The two of them had a lot of trouble over this and had a fight and threw him out of the house along with his son and daughter. But when Robyn Brown talks about fighting, Kody wants to marry again, so I stop him. He is beating me. Robyn Brown still lies and pretends to say what she wants. It cannot actually break its old habits. But in any case, Kody Brown has taught Robyn Brown the right lesson. However, Kody Brown has been thrown out of his house by his wife, Robyn Brown. However, recent episodes of Sister Wives have highlighted significant tensions between the couple. In one instance, they engaged in a heated argument concerning Kody's strained relationships with his children. Robyn expressed frustration over Kody's limited efforts to connect with his kids, while Kody felt that his children were intentionally distancing themselves from him. Additionally, reports have surfaced suggesting that Robyn is contemplating leaving Kody due to his controlling behavior and the volatile nature of their marriage. Insiders have described Kody as increasingly angry and demanding, leading to significant changes in their relationship dynamics and contributing to Robyn's growing unhappiness. These developments indicate ongoing challenges in Kody and Robyn Brown's relationship. However, Kody Brown is concerned in an authorized battle together with her ex-Wanders on the Cross Coyote property, and it was clear that issues together with her youngsters and the sufferer's mindset will finish Sister Wives perpetually. The Brown household patriarch has dominated his dominion with an iron fist for nearly many years. However, every little thing has collapsed in November 2021. Christine Brown, who's now married to David Woolley, has determined to have sufficient of Kody's bads, together with sufficient the way in which he favored Robyn Brown, and he or she left Kody. Janelle Brown adopted Christine in December 2022, and Mary Brown, Kody's first spouse, lastly introduced her separation in January 2023. Sister Wives Season 19 unfolds. It was clear that Kody not has a sight over his former spinals, and nothing higher illustrates the top of his reign than his dream of passing a failed coyote. As well as, Kody has alienated most of his youngsters and clearly feels sorry for himself. In whole, he appears able to drive Sister Wives to damage. There might have been a time when Janelle and Mary would have rolled and let Kody get what she needs. However, today had been a very long time in the past. The Coyote Cross drama could be obscure, making it an emotional subject for everybody concerned. The property consists of 4 tons, co-owners of Kody, Robyn, Mary, and Janelle. Christine was most likely good to go away, whereas he might, promoting his a part of the property to Kody in 2022. Mary is usually eliminated by Kody, however, she is not holding on. Regardless of being Kody's first spouse, he handled her as if she had been ineffective and invisible, largely due to her lack of vanity. As well as, she and Kody shared just one son with Kody when he actually wished extra youngsters. His misogyny prolonged to the Coyote Cross settlement, as Mary said that Kody believed she was not entitled to an equal a part of the Coyote Cross property as a result of they solely had one little one collectively. Due to this fact, Kody believes Mary mustn't get a good a part of potential sale. Janelle additionally ready to legally retaliate, though by Kody's logic, she must be entitled to a good a part of Coyote's Cross gross sales. As well as, Janelle was a supply of monetary stability throughout Kody's weddings for her, Christine and Mary, offering earnings alongside the patriarch himself. Nonetheless, Kody admitted to a confessional in Sister Wives. She doesn't believe me as a result of I pretend me if I might. Okay, and I'll be sincere, I considered spoiling it. Kody doesn't respect your previous wives. Though Kody claimed that Robyn prevented him from settling Janelle within the Go Coyote settlement, he made his intentions clear. From their finish, Janelle and Mary continued to defend. From this solely issues to Kody, who's used to getting what he needs. Cody's issues with their youngsters have grown to be virtually insurmountable, and these worn relationships can sign the top of sister wives. Tense relationships haven't been steady for years, and lots of them appear to have reached a break. In Sister Wives Season 17, Gabriel Brown, Janelle's son, remembers how Cody forgot his birthday, simply calling hours later to debate the pandemic. Gabriel was visibly damaged coronary heart, saying he determined to not bear in mind his father as a result of he wished to see if Cody would bear in mind on his personal. He doesn't. Janelle also voiced doubts about how Cody and Robyn would respond to the issue. Janelle's response to Mary's suggestion that they might make the correct decision was, "I don't necessarily think so." At the conclusion of the Sister Wives discussion, both women made the decision to seek legal advice, realizing that their relationship had evolved and that their top objective was now financial security. Since 2018, the Brown family has struggled with the Coyote Pass property. At first, Cody wanted to build a single, large home for all of his wives and kids, but Christine, Janelle, and Mary objected, preferring separate homes. In 2021, Christine left the family and sold her share to Cody for $10 in 2022. Janelle expressed her lack of faith in Cody and Robyn's motives in the January 26 Sister Wives episode, telling Mary, "I have the impression that Cody and Robyn have a plan for what they want to do and how they want to approach it." Janelle rapidly disagreed with Mary's initial belief that Cody and Robyn might be fair, and by the end of the show, Mary acknowledged, "Because we don't trust one another, none of us are speaking to one another." But major changes occurred in the Brown family in Sister Wives Season 19, Episode 20, which aired on February 2, 2025. Janelle Brown left Flagstaff without telling Cody in order to start over in North Carolina. Financial tensions returned in Sister Wives as Janelle reflected on how her donations to the family fund never paid off the way she had hoped, while Robyn and Cody discussed Aurora's wish to be christened in a new church. But Cody insisted that he made sure everyone was taken care of. In another scene from Sister Wives Episode 20, Mary thought about dating while she considered what would happen to her family home. As Janelle got ready to leave Flagstaff permanently, she decided to take a road trip to North Carolina with Christine and David. She had always enjoyed the small-town vibe and outdoor activities of Flagstaff, but she thought it was time for a change. Cody didn't know she had moved until one of their kids unintentionally told him on Sister Wives. Janelle had bought acreage in North Carolina to establish her flower farm, a desire Cody never encouraged, Janelle explained. "I genuinely believed that by contributing to Robyn's house, the day would ultimately come when it would be our turn, mine, Christine's, Mary's, or whatever. But in the end," she claimed, "she felt marginalized and made the decision to go on her own." Janelle also went over the family's financial choices again, specifically the 2019 sale of her 6-bedroom house in Las Vegas. Robyn's 5-bedroom Flagstaff home was the beneficiary of the money, but Janelle subsequently came to the conclusion that her expectations of reciprocity were unrealistic. The idea that resources were not for the benefit of the entire family suddenly changed, she remarked. In contrast, Cody asserted, "Janelle became upset with me when I attempted to assist her in purchasing a home. I suppose she desired that RV lifestyle." Janelle was not interested in buying Christine's old house, despite Cody's suggestion. On Coyote Pass, the 14-acre property the family had bought in 2018 but never developed, she opted to live in an RV instead. In Sister Wives Episode 20, Robyn and Cody had a serious conversation with Aurora while Janelle concentrated on her move. She mentioned that she wanted to be baptized and that she had been going to a nearby church. She saw it as strengthening her relationship with God rather than as embracing a new religion. Her parents, however, were apprehensive since they understood that baptism represented a dedication to a certain denomination. Cody was asked by Aurora whether he would join the preacher in the ceremony. Although he was unsure of the church's position on polygamy, Cody, who had been her father figure for years, concurred. Mary also started down a new path. Despite going on a number of dates, she had not yet found a partner with whom she could see a future. In addition, she had to make decisions regarding her family's house, which had been used as a bed and breakfast. Mary wanted to find a partner who would value her relationship with the property and assist her in making decisions about its future. Janelle's departure, meanwhile, demonstrated her total separation from Cody. Financial arguments had caused their relationship to deteriorate, and she no longer felt compelled to update him on her choices. Regarding the ongoing money disputes, Janelle stated, "And they're always trying to revise history about how things were paid or what was paid." But Cody maintained that he had always made sure that justice was done. They want to say, "I gave something, but you didn't get it," or "I didn't get anything," now that everyone has split apart. Christine was probably smart to get out while she could, selling her portion of the property to Cody in 2022. Mary's often been pushed aside by Cody, but she's not putting up with it anymore. Despite being Cody's first wife, he treated her as if she was worthless and invisible, largely because of her lack of self-esteem. Also, she and Cody share only one child with Cody, when he really wanted more kids. His misogyny extended to the Coyote Pass deal, as Mary claimed that Cody believed she wasn't entitled to an equal part of the Coyote Pass property because they only had one child together. Therefore, Cody believes that Mary shouldn't get a fair share of the potential sale. Janelle also prepared to retaliate legally, even though, by Cody's logic, she should be entitled to a fair share of the Coyote Pass sale. Additionally, Janelle was a source of financial stability during Cody's marriages to her, Christine, and Mary, providing income alongside the patriarch himself. However, Cody admitted in a confessional on Sister Wives, "She doesn't trust me because she would screw me if she could." Okay, and I'll be honest, I thought about screwing her. Cody has no respect for his former wives. Although Cody alleged that Robyn stopped him from screwing Janelle in the Coyote Pass deal, he made his intentions clear. On their end, Janelle and Mary continued to stand their ground. Mary's Worthy Up campaign helped her to gain self-assurance, and Janelle's feisty nature prepared her for this moment. All of this spells trouble for Cody, who's used to getting his way. Cody's issues with his kids have become nearly insurmountable, and these frayed relationships could signal the end of Sister Wives. The strained relationships haven't been stable for years, and many of them seem to have reached a breaking point. In Sister Wives Season 17, Gabriel Brown, Janelle's son, tearfully recalls how Cody forgot his birthday, only calling hours later to discuss the pandemic. Gabriel was visibly heartbroken, saying he decided not to remind his father because he wanted to see if Cody would remember on his own. He didn't. Cody showed his children during the COVID-19 pandemic that he prioritized Robyn's family over everyone else, leaving them feeling neglected. The story with Gabriel and Garrison Brown only got more heartbreaking. Garrison openly accused Cody of playing favorites with Robyn's family and ultimately passed away in March 2024. That was a tragedy that no one will ever get over. However, Garrison wasn't the only Brown kid to call out Cody for his favoritism. Peyton Brown, Christine's son, has been one of Cody's harshest critics, heavily scrutinizing his relationship with Robyn's kids and criticizing Cody's treatment of his mother. Gwendolyn Brown has said similar things. Cody has been accused of being a bad husband and father by many of his former wives and children. Instead of healing those relationships, Cody played the victim and called out his own kids. Cody's willing to blame anyone but himself for serious family problems. However, he also lost his son, and he loved Garrison. As someone who's grieving, he deserves compassion. Christine is the most obvious example of Cody's wives and children moving on from their relationship with him, but many members of the extended Brown family seem to be done with their former patriarch. Christine was quick to marry David and get out of Flagstaff, relocating to Utah. Janelle has maintained her independence since leaving Cody, contemplating a move to North Carolina after buying property with her daughter, Maddie Brush, and starting a farm. Maddie no longer has a close relationship with her father. Mary had the hardest time separating herself from Cody, but even she's moved on from her decades-long marriage. She has Lizzie's Heritage Inn, and Mary recently launched her Worthy Up coaching campaign. She's been on a journey of weight loss, self-discovery, and self-love. Cody is obviously threatened by her growth because he made a last-ditch effort to get her to cut herself off from her best friend, Jen. It didn't work. Cody is no longer the center of Christine, Mary, or Janelle's lives, and he hates it. The patriarch no longer has control over their actions and lives. This has caused him to lash out, specifically in relation to the Coyote Pass drama. However, his continued vitriol may end the show entirely, as these women are trying to live lives that aren't about Cody. Amazingly, Cody has positioned himself as a victim in Sister Wives, but nothing could be further from the truth. He bemoans his ex-wives' departures, unable to understand why they'd ever leave him. Cody stands by how he behaved during the pandemic, when he heavily favored his family with Robyn. He also blames his ex-wives for his troubled relationships with his children, claiming that Christine, Janelle, and Mary turned them against him. Cody's victim mentality is sketchy because he's always been the villain. He can't shake that reputation now. No one is falling for his victim act. Everyone's stories have become separate on Sister Wives, making it a disconnected and completely different show. While fans will always care about Mary, Christine, and Janelle's lives, Cody's handling of the Coyote Pass drama and victimization will ultimately end the show. How fitting that the hit series will crumble at the hands of the chaotic former patriarch. However, Christine Brown prepared to wed her now-husband David Woolley on the latest Sister Wives episode. Cody reflected on what his life now looks like being married to only Robyn Brown. In addition to Christine leaving him in 2021, his first wife Mary Brown and second wife Janelle Brown also chose to end their spiritual marriages in the months that followed. Cody, who was preparing to cut down trees blocking the view of the mountain near his shared home with Robyn, happily declared to the cameras, "I'm a monogamist now. So there's a new rule that Robyn made, and because I'm a monogamist, my wife gets to make rules, right?" Cody continued. So she's like, "Don't drop a tree until you've removed the last tree you dropped." A producer did, however, ask to see how he was feeling about Christine heading down the aisle again. "I'm really excited for her. I've only met David once, and everything that I can gather is it's moved pretty fast. But sometimes you just know," he said. "I hope they're happy," he continued. "And I hope someday the time comes where we're just comfortable being around each other." Cody then noted that Christine left with a purpose, as she wanted to find her soulmate. He added, "It is weird, because you know she's my ex-wife, but it's like that's none of my business anymore, and it's more like kudos." Following his 3 back-to-back divorces, Cody said there is now a lot of water under the bridge, and it wasn't all bad. He then explained that it's still been tough on him because his life in polygamy was mostly good. However, the Brown family patriarch, who is estranged from several of his children, is shifting his focus toward his future with Robyn and their kids. "It's like it's a real different world, the world that I have with Robyn and our children. It's kind, it's pleasant, it's beautiful, it's small," he said in a confessional, continuing to note how he's adjusting to his new normal. "I got to admit this. I think I need a lot of attention. It's been different to be in a place where I don't get as much attention. But my children will always be my children, and the door will always be open to them. They've got to come through that door," he said. "I'm going to be holding a hand out for that, but I'm going to be holding this hand that's next to me, and I won't let go of that hand. I will not cut off Robyn to have a relationship with my children." However, Kody Brown lost 3 wives to divorce, but they still spend ample time talking about him on and off the TLC series. The famous bedroom schedule became a topic in the latest episode. The 5 spouses alluded to this schedule throughout their years on the screen. But this latest news about the same schedule sounds like the opposite of the original thoughts they shared years ago. When Kody Brown and the Sister Wives family first surfaced on their TLC series, they did the talk show circuit. They were asked what question the fans asked the most. That answer became clear as the 4 wives pipped up with the same reply: the schedule. But what the wives and Kody say today is much different from when the Sister Wives first surfaced. Kody's schedule kept track of whose bedroom he slept in every night of the week. Whether it was written on a calendar or kept in Kody Brown's head, it gathered a lot of attention from fans. When the Sister Wives first graced the screen, many viewers wondered how the bedroom activities worked. Fans learned that Kody Brown went from one wife's home to the next, rotating daily. Mary Brown, Janelle Brown, Christine Brown, and Robyn Brown all agreed their shared husband was very fair. For special events, like a wife's birthday, Kody would switch nights. So this kind, caring husband, which is how all the wives described Kody back then, would have that particular wife with him on her special day. Years back on Sister Wives, the show filmed Kody and his 4 wives while traveling. They were appearing on talk shows, and while in one city or another, they stayed in a hotel. Each wife had a room to themselves. All except for the wife who showed up on the schedule for that night, or at least that is the way they described it back then. The wives gushed over Kody not missing a beat. Whatever wife landed on the schedule for the night, they got him despite being far from home. The Sister Wives scene from this early episode showed Kody with his bag in hand as he walked down a hotel hallway. He moved from one wife's room to the next. Mary, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn gushed over his fairness regarding the time he spent with each of them. Now jump ahead to 2025, and it was like that never happened. In the latest Sister Wives episode, Christine Brown Woolley and David Woolley drove together for Janelle Brown's big move to North Carolina. The two took the opportunity of a long road trip to reminisce about their days with Kody Brown. Then, the bedroom schedule came up, and their thoughts today seemed very different. How they presented it years ago on Sister Wives seems far from what they said in the latest episode. Years ago, they described Kody Brown working the schedule with precision. But now it sounds discombobulated from the beginning. They talked about never knowing whose room Kody would slither into and away in a hotel for one of their trips. Janelle said she used to hope it wasn't her. All she wanted was quiet time after a long day. Christine, who admits to needing more of Kody's time than he was willing to give, was the opposite. She wanted him to pick her. So, a different story emerges about that schedule that kept track of Kody Brown's rotating bedroom habits. The Sister Wives patriarch talked about how some polygamous husbands were rigid when it came to spending time with their wives. Kody said these strict-ruled men with multiple wives would not switch time slots from the scheduled wife for any reason, not even for a birthday or anniversary. Kody Brown saw himself as a polygamous husband who didn't have too much organization in that department. This was surprising to hear, as the ladies he once married praised Kody Brown for spending equal bedroom time with each wife. But then, Robyn eventually became the wife who got all his time and attention. Then this led to the demise of the Sister Wives marriage. The new info that recently surfaced about the schedule would have gone against the Sister Wives mission years ago. Kody and his wives set out to show how well things worked in a marriage with 4 wives. So they couldn't have the ladies bickering over feeling shorted over bedroom nights. That would go against his mission. But as time went on, more things from the negative side of plural marriage graced the screen. Many Sister Wives viewers suggested the show was scripted back then. Now, viewers think they may have been right, or at the very least, Some things were sugar-coated to stay with the mission that Kody Brown set for the popular TLC series. Hello lovely viewers, welcome to my channel. I am Sabrina, hope your day is so well. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel.